video is not only going to be a little MAC haul, but I thought I'd throw in my top 5 favorite MAC eyeshadows. A couple months ago, the eyeshadow pans went down to $6 in price, which was really exciting because I swear they used to be $12, then they went down to $10, and now they're $6. So I think they're really starting to feel the effect of Sephora and the popularity there, and just with other brands. So they offer more like freebies and big size samples, and they have their own like club, or they have like different levels that you hit with how much you spend, and I think you get rewarded in that way too. So if you haven't signed up for it, you should, because I did, and I got a free eyeshadow. So I don't know how, but it's really cool, and they even offered a 15% off coupon code maybe like a month ago now, which I was like shock and awe when I saw that, because I always felt like that was unheard of with MAC. So anyways, if you were thinking of making your own palette, or you just want to add some, I thought I would share my favorites. I have this palette where you can put like 2 different kinds of trays inside. I really love the old MAC palettes better. I still have the one, but I just don't keep anything in it, just because this is a little bit more convenient because I have 2 trays. I have one tray that's all neutrals, and I have another tray of just kind of like random colors that I think are pretty. I really love MAC shadows because I think they layer so well together. So this is kind of like my neutrals palette. I got one eyeshadow pan to fill this little spot so it's complete. But my top 5 favorite, in no particular order, is going to be, this is Brule, and it is a satin, which is one of my favorite kind of like MAC formulas. I'm not super big into like shimmers or anything like that, so this is a satin, and my favorite way to use it is I like to take it on a big fluffy brush, and then after I'm done with like all my eyeshadow, I blend everything out from like the crease up with Brule, just because it's close to my skin tone. So I really love that one. And then my next favorite is All That Glitters. That's what it looks like. And this is a Volupte Pearl, and it's like more pink with a little bit of like champagne in it. And this is actually my second of All That Glitters. This was my first ever MAC eyeshadow I ever bought, and so it hit pan and started looking a little gross, so I bought a new one. But I love that color just for all over the lid. It's a really easy one and done kind of color, or just for like the corners. And then my next favorite is Soft Brown, and this is a matte, and this is just a beautiful crease color. It goes with just about everything. It is such a staple to have in your collection. And then this is Rule, which is really orange, I know, but I love to start a look if I'm going for more of a warm look, or if you're just scared that if you put too many like kind of grays and silvers on your eye that it will look too cool on you. This is a great crease color. It just warms everything up, and since I have blue eyes, orange and coppers really make my blue eyes pop, so I really love just starting right in there. Not a lot, just a little bit, just a really nice background color. And then finally, I love the color Wedge. It's just a really pretty cool taupe. And this one is a matte as well. And if I didn't say it, Rule is also a matte color. It's just super pretty. And you know, I love neutrals, so as many neutrals as I can get. And again, I love layering MAC eyeshadows together, so just like different tones just like really look so pretty together. So those are my favorite MAC shadows. And then I thought I would just share with you what I picked up at MAC. It is so hot today, and I have an air conditioner window unit, and I had to turn it off, otherwise it would be way too loud, so I'm literally sitting here sweating. I even attempted to do my hair today, but that killed that pretty quickly. Okay, so I picked up a handful of things from MAC. I got 2 new lashes. Well, not new. I just like these. These are the number 35 lashes. They remind me of Bambi, and they are just so pretty, and I love that they're on an invisible band. Just for me, I can hide that a lot better than like a black band, so that's like always my go-to. And then these are the number 20, and they're just the half lash, which is easier for me to like apply. I'm not the best at like strip lashes, like especially like right here in the corner. I am all about half lashes, and I'm more comfortable wearing these out knowing that they'll probably stay. And then I got one new pan shadow. This is Coquette, and I'm so excited to put it in my palette. So this again is a nice kind of taupey color, but it's almost a little bit more gray. So there we go, plop that in. So again, see like that next to Wedge, but like how pretty they would go together. I mean, probably even, what's this guy down here? Omega. Just really pretty together. Okay, so then the next eyeshadow is Cork, and it came in the pot. This was what I actually got for free, and I got to choose out of what I'd assumed to be their best-selling kind of eyeshadows, just because they're all like the ones that you've heard of, and a lot of the ones I actually already had. But this is just a really pretty, like warmer taupe color, which again is just perfect to layer upon with all the different neutrals I already have, which is just like my everyday, always kind of look. I'm not really too bold with colors, so I was excited to get that. And then I picked one new Pro Longwear paint pot up, and this is in Layin' Low, and I saw Jen G talk about this, and ever since then I kind of had it in my cart waiting to go whenever I actually made like a full purchase. So this is what it looks like. It's just a really pretty neutral beige color, but a little bit more of a yellow undertone to it. So I thought that was really pretty. I don't want to, oh, there that goes. So that's what it looks like. It's really pretty. It's almost like reminds me of like a lipstick color or something like that. I don't know, really pretty. I love using paint pots either just on their own or obviously putting eyeshadow over it, but even on their own they're really pretty. And then once I set my under eye, whatever I use for that, I just set the paint pot with and call it a day. They're really easy to use. And then I got one new eyeshadow brush. I've been wanting a brush that was this small, and this is the 221 brush. And not that I'm like the biggest fan of MAC brushes, especially face brushes, but I've been wanting this shape and size of a brush just for like getting in the crease and really like blending. So pick that one up. The brushes are still a little bit expensive though. I don't think those have come down in price too much. Okay, and then the last product is a matte lipstick, and this is in Kinda Sexy, and this was another thing that's been like chilling in my cart, and ever since I heard like Yolanda wore it on The Housewives, I kind of like, it made me want it more for some reason. But just a really pretty like beigey pink color. I guess it's a lot more pink than I thought. It's more of a pink, but still more of like a neutral pink. Just really pretty. Okay, so that's everything that I picked up at MAC, along with my top 5 favorite eyeshadows. If you guys have some MAC favorites, please leave them down below. I would love to try them out. As always, thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.